welcome to Movie Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. So Matthew Lillard and Scott Foley are confirmed to be in Scream 7. Wow, I have a lot of thoughts. First off, I want to say I'm over the moon excited to see Matthew Lillard come back to this franchise. He's one of the nicest guys out there and truly deserves to play this iconic role one more time. We have been teased time and time again at his return. He was even supposed to be the killer in Scream 3, but I'm curious and nervous to see just how they bring him back. The internet has been divided for years on if Stu is actually dead or not. Stu had a chunky CRT TV fall on his head, and if you remember how heavy those things were back in the day, you'd probably think he's dead, just like I do. So they could go the ghost route like they did with Skeet Ulrich in Scream 5 and Scream 6, but that seems like a waste to bring back the original two killers in the exact same way. For story purposes, I'd like for the writer, Kevin Williamson, to bring him back in two ways. Either he is alive and he's been pulling the strings for the last 6 films, or they could do the flashbacks, which to me is the right way to do it. Now, there are rumors that Skeet is reprising his role, but I can't say that for sure. If that's the case, they could de-age Stu, Billy, and Roman to show the audience the planning of the killings from Part 1 and Part 3. And that would make us lifetime viewers watch those films with a new perspective. I also want to give some praise to Scott Foley. I've seen a lot of attention focused on Matthew, and rightfully so, but not on Scott. To me, the Scream franchise doesn't have a bad movie. Are some just okay? Yes, but I don't think Scream is the worst in the franchise. Did it go a little too meta? Yes again. I like the closing out of the first trilogy though with Scream 3. But quick reminder, Roman was shot in the head by Dewey, so clearly he's dead. They would be stupid to retcon that. So again, the flashback route seems like the best way to go for his character too. The thing that gets me hyped for Scream 7 is we get to see Neve Campbell return after declining to be in Scream 6. The studio did her dirty by undervaluing her financially. She deserves to make a boatload of money for this movie. She's one of the best final girls of all time. Also, Sidney Prescott's family will be seen for the first time. Joel McHale is set to play Sidney's wife, and her daughter was also cast in the film. In Scream 5, we saw Sidney pushing a baby carriage, but not her husband on screen. So I would like to see how they are fleshing out her story. On to the negative. It bothers me that they broke this news over a year before this movie gets released. As of now, Scream 7 is set to release on February 27th, 2026. Are they trying to keep us hyped for a year long? I get it. Some people have been waiting 30 years to see Stu return, but it's strange to me to spoil their own movie in this way. I'm trying to put myself back in the mindset of a moviegoer in 1996 going to see Scream for the first time. The audience must have been completely blindsided when Drew Barrymore was killed in the opening scene. She was on the poster and the biggest actress in the film at that time. Sorry, Fonzie. Now, could you imagine sitting down to see Scream 7 and Matthew Lillard shows up on the screen without any spoilers? The theater would be louder than any concert. In today's world, we live in an age where everything is ruined on social media, and this would have leaked opening night. But then again, this gives the film more legs week after week, right? In conclusion, I am so stoked to see this movie, and I feel this was the only way to continue the franchise after Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are not reprising their roles in the upcoming film. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Letterboxd and Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.